welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today I'm sharing with you guys some dollar store, farmhouse, and DIYs. These are all really quick and easy, but some of them just really give that sweet, sweet little farmhouse look that everybody wants for a budget. But before I get started, I do want to thank Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service and they send a 30-day supply to you with name brand and designer fragrances, and you can shop over 600 brands. It is also a really flexible service, so you can cancel at any time or skip month to month without being penalized, which I absolutely love that. So I love a subscription service that is very flexible. I am really excited to show you guys the Scentbird products that they sent me. They sent over 4 fragrances. So first off, this is so cute, and it says Scentbird on there, and then you just twist it up and you can start spraying. So that is really cool, but if you want to know what your fragrance is called, this caught me off guard because I'm like, how am I supposed to know what this one is? It just pulls right out of the little, and then you can see this one is by Vince. I'm really not sure what the name of some of these are. This is called Brilliant by Vince Camuto. This one smells absolutely amazing. It has like a little like flowery scent. But one thing I do love about Scentbird is that you can choose your fragrance every single month, so you're not receiving a surprise or anything like that. I love this like little purple one, and like I said, you just twist it, pull it out. This one was actually my favorite one. This one is called Skylar, and it's Vanilla Sky. This, like I said, is my favorite one I tested. It just has like a really sweet smell, and I'm all about like the little candy type like fragrances, vanilla, like all of it. And then this one right here, I love this white little sprayer as well. And then this one is Versace Bright Crystal. This one is actually another favorite of mine that they sent, and I just love this, and it comes with a decent amount of perfume. It is a 30-day supply, but if you really just don't use perfume every single day, this would last a lot longer. But for $15 a month to test out fragrances just to make sure you like them, I think is a great deal. Like, instead of going to spend $100 or more or $70 or more on a perfume that you really don't know if you like, or you test out in the store and you're like, oh, this is really nice, and then you take it home and open it and you're like, oh, this is not what I thought it was. Because trust me, I have done that so many times with perfume. So I usually just stick to my roots and I pick out the same perfume just because I know I like it. But I love the idea of being able to test these out for 15 bucks a month. Right now I have a coupon code. It's KK30, so KKAY 30, and you get 30% off your first purchase. So I will leave a link in the description box below so you guys can download the app. It's just a lot easier. And then if you want them to like customize your fragrances, it's so easy. You can take like a short quiz online if you chose to, or you can just pick whatever fragrance you want. There is just a lot of different options, but I think like the fun one is you get to kind of take a quiz and they kind of give you options, or like, oh, you would love like smells like this if this is like what you like, and they kind of put a bunch of stuff together. But I love this. I'm super excited to try these out, and like I said, 30% off your first purchase, so that's even better. So like I said, if you guys want to check them out, link will be in the description box below to download their app. So let's get going into the video. This DIY, you'll need 4 of these 5x7 frames and a couple of these farm animals I picked up at Dollar General, some scrapbook paper, and all I did was put the scrapbook paper right inside of the frames, and then I'm going to be gluing on the farm animals to 3 of these. So I was only going to use 3 frames, decided on 4 later on because I'm going to be making a ladder, and I'm going to be gluing these frames onto the rungs of the ladder. Be using the Gorilla Glue sticks, and those work amazing, so I never really have to worry about anything falling apart on me. So yeah, all I'm doing is just using hot glue for this entire project. If you wanted to make the ladder a little more sturdy, you could definitely add some screws in the sides, but I just chose my good old Gorilla Glue. these large wooden dowels. These are from Walmart. They were $1.98 for 3 of them, and I'm going to need to use 4, so I did have to get 2 packages, and then I'm just painting these in the Waverly chalk paint in ink, and I'm painting 4 of these, and then I did pick up some wooden stakes from Dollar General. If you haven't watched my other video, I made a really cute little ladder decor piece with Dollar Tree trays and these wooden stakes, and I love using these wooden stakes. I have quite a few left, and I have a few more DIY projects I want to do with them, so stay tuned for those. These are the wooden stakes from Dollar General. They are in the garden section right now, so I know they're only there for a limited time. They are 3 foot long, and I did just cut the stake ends of them off because I wanted everything flush with the floor. So once everything was painted with ink, I did measure everything out. It is about 35 inches long with wooden stakes, and then the little rungs are about 7.5 inches apart, so everything is nice and perfect. So I just started gluing the rungs onto one side of the wooden stake, or the wooden dowels, whatever we want to call them, and I'm just gluing them, making sure they are sturdy and staying, and then I'm going to eventually take the wooden stake to the other side and glue it on, and I just took some hot glue for the other side, smashed it all together, and called it a day. This was actually a super quick and easy project to make. Yes, I always sit on the floor, so this is my beautiful view, but you're going to see that some of the paint did come off. I did have to just kind of go in and repaint some areas, but no big deal. And then here I'm just taking some hot glue and gluing my picture frames. So I did need something to kind of hold these up, so I just had some different decor laying around, so I just kind of had it going at the bottom so they would stay in place without falling apart, because obviously I'm not gluing the bottom of the frames to anything. So like I said, I did want everything to stay nice and sturdy, and yeah, that is how I did it. And pretty simple. And then with the last frame, I did just use my silhouette. I found it's not a font, it's just a decal I purchased, so it just says welcome, so I'm not really sure what font it is because it doesn't tell me. And I'm just putting it right on the center and taking it off. So this is going to be a cute little like welcome ladder farmhouse sign, and I'm absolutely in love with it. You could definitely take the little hangers off of the like animals if you chose to. I chose not to because I kind of just liked the way they looked. I thought it was just kind of cute, so left those as is, and yeah, that's it. Just a little bit of gluing and you have yourself a cute wooden ladder decor piece. Next one is really simple. I just picked up a glass jar from the Dollar Tree, and I'm painting it with the Waverly chalk paint in white, and then I'm just going to end up going over it with the Waverly chalk paint in moss. I couldn't think of the color for a second. Yeah, I'm just using moss. I love using that color. I was just going to keep this white, and then I changed my mind. So that is why you're going to see that you're like, why did you paint it twice? I definitely didn't have to because Waverly chalk paint is pretty good for not having to do more than 2 coats. Probably a glass I would want to. And then once the moss was dry, I just went over it and dry brushed it with white. Once again, probably some unnecessary steps, but you know, sometimes we just change our mind in the middle of DIYs. But this is it. That's all I did, really. I just had this little jar and wanted to just repurpose it, use it for something else, so I painted it. And I think it looks super cute with my decor. I have some like old antique bottles, wicker trays, so I think this will look so good. I can also put this in a 3-tier tray if I chose to, but didn't do anything much with it, or didn't do much with it. I just kind of set it there. No greenery, nothing. Really plain. This one is a mirror. I picked up quite a few of these and some of this contact paper from Dollar Tree. Tracing it out, going to be putting the contact paper right on top of the mirror, putting the frame right back in, and then I'm going to be making a cute little tray out of this. I don't use this contact paper very often, but this one on, so perfect. Normally, I have the hardest time with contact paper, so I don't even try with it normally, but I thought that, you know what, I might as well test it out, give it one more shot, and I'm so glad I did because I love the way this looks. I had a jar from Hobby Lobby I picked up a couple years ago after Halloween. I think it was like 30 cents. It was super, super cheap. I know it was under $1 for sure. I didn't like the glossy black, but I did want this black, so I just painted it with the Waverly chalk paint and ink. Just gave it one coat just to cover up the glossiness, and this is going to be my base for my little tray. This faux leather ribbon, I'm just kind of going to wrap it around. I've been using faux leather for a couple DIY projects, and I absolutely love it, so I like to incorporate it whenever I get a chance. Just using some hot glue, gluing it on. I don't know what else I should use for the leather because you can see the hot glue bubble up on it. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Using hot glue, I'm just going to glue the two pieces together, and then I have a cute little boho / modern farmhouse tray. You guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to check out Scentbird. I will leave the link in the description box below so you're able to download the app. Plus, I will leave my coupon code KKAY30 for 30% off your first purchase. But that's it. I will see you guys next video. Bye!